Garner hits it. What a goal! What an unbelievable goal from Joe Garner.
John Parkin's time has come again. He's won it again from the bench. Killer blow in stoppage time.
Wallace delivers. And there's the goal. It's Chris Brain.
Backfoot's got away here, takes it from distance! How about that?
Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new FIFA 15 Ultimate Team series that I am starting on this channel, and as you saw in the intro, it is called The One and Only. So I have planned this series for a long time now. I came up with the idea probably about a month or two ago, but I just never started the series. I never really had time to make an episode, and I just planned for it for ages, but I never got it started. So I'm finally starting it today, and I'm really excited to bring this series to you guys. So what we will be doing in this episode, I'll be explaining the rules for the series and going over what we want to achieve in it and things like that, and also playing the first game. So this is the starter team that we will be starting out the series with, guys. As you can see, it's an incredibly basic ex-Preston/Preston squad, and I'll explain to you how the player system works in a second. So the team we're starting out with, we have Stuckman, Nicky Hunt, Cancel Sheriff, Bailey Wright, David Buchanan, Danny Mayer, Josh Brownhill, Stuart Bevan, John Musinho, David Amu, and up front Patrick Agyman. So this is the starter team that we're going to be starting out with, guys, and as you can see, our manager is Alan Irvine, also an ex-Preston manager there. And so I will show you the rules now for this series and go over what we want to achieve in it. So here are the rules for the series, guys. As you can see on the screen now, there are three main rules for this series. So the first rule is each player that I use must either currently play for Preston or have played for Preston at some point in their career. The second rule is that each squad I use must have 100 chemistry or 99 chemistry, whatever. So I can't just throw in any ex-Preston players to go anywhere. There has to be a certain skill to making the hybrids and stuff like that. So each squad I use must have 100 chemistry. And the third rule is with each squad I can only use 5 current Preston players per squad. So if I could just use, 11 Preston players, that would just make the series too easy, and I wouldn't, there wouldn't be as much creativity with making the squad. So only 5 current Preston players per squad. And the way that I unlock and get new players, as you can see on the screen there, if I win a match I get to buy 2 players, if I draw a match I get to buy 1 player, and if I lose a match I lose the lowest rated, the player that got the lowest match rating in that game. So I actually lose that player. So I will start the series out with 5k to spend, so I will have to buy the players, obviously. So if I win my first match I can't just go out and buy Team of the Season Joe Garner. It has to be within the budget, and also it's not on screen, but when I get a promotion or win a cup like the Gold Cup, Bronze Cup, Silver Cup, whatever, then I get to unlock 3 players. So as you can see on your screen now, here are some of the best players that we could potentially use in this series. As you can see, there are some absolutely awesome players there. You got players like Inform Welbeck, Inform Andy Carroll, Team of the Season Garner, Inform Beckford, Team of the Season Johnson, Inform Josh King, Huntington. There are just some absolutely fantastic players. So obviously they're not all the players that we can use for this series. They are just a select few of the better ones that we could use. So they are the rules, guys, and what we will be doing now is we will be going into a match with our first team. So let's see what we can do in our first game. Okay guys, so we are going into Division 10 and this is the opponent that we are coming up against. As you can see, he has got a very basic squad, but he does have 3 gold players in there, so you never know how good of a player he can be. So I must explain what we will be trying to achieve in this series. So basically, winning the Division 1 title with a team like an ex-Preston team, that's not realistic. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing as far as we can and trying to get the best team possible in the process. So that is the goal for this series, guys. Here we go, Stuart Bevan. Bevan, feeding Agyman. Patrick Agyman, get a goal on your debut. Agyman, that's 1-0 to Preston already. And Patrick Agyman with a goal on his debut. That was an absolutely fantastic goal. And as you will have seen in the intro as well, the overhead kick that Agyman scored in, was it 2006, 2007, something like that. And, you know, he's just a fantastic player. Agyman, absolute legend for Preston. And he has made it 1-0 already in this Division 10 game. Our first game for the one and only. And Agyman makes it 1-0. What a finish it was indeed from Patrick Agyman. And we are on a roll. Only 3 minutes in as well. No. Ooh, that just went wide. Stuckman looked to have it covered. But we're not playing as well as I thought we would. Let's go, Danny Mayer. Danny Mayer's in, he's been pulled down, that's surely a penalty, and it is a penalty. Danny Mayer was definitely having his shirt pulled there, and we will get the penalty now, and we will get the opportunity to make it 2-0 just before the second half. Definitely a penalty. He's pulling on Danny Mayer's shirt, and Patrick Agyman will be presented with the opportunity to make it 2-0 to the one and only squad. So let's see, Patrick Agyman, what can he do? Can he produce a goal when we most need it? I'm going to go down the middle, boom, that is 2-0, and Patrick Agyman has got both 2 goals on his debut, an absolutely fantastic debut for him, and that is 2-0 just before half time. I thought the goalkeeper had died, so I went straight down the middle, and boom, that's just what we needed. Patrick Agyman, just what we need. Have a rage quit in our first game, guys. After I scored that penalty, he just decided he's had enough, and he did decide to rage quit. So 2-0 victory in the end, 2 goals for Patrick Agyman, and that means that we will be able to go out and buy 2 players now with the 5k that we currently have. And as you can see there, it does put us on 3 points in Division 10, so that is looking very good. And a rage quit in our first episode, I just found that hilarious. So I am not going to buy the players just yet. I will buy them at the start of next episode, because I want you guys to comment in the comments down below 2 players that you think I should buy with the 5k that I have. And remember, the squad that I use them in must still have 100 chemistry, so it'll be no good buying someone like, I don't know, Ross Wallace, who's Scottish in the Premier League, who wouldn't link up with anyone, and then buying someone like Ricardo Fuller, because they just wouldn't link up with anyone unless you came up with a hyperlink for both of them. That just wouldn't work. But that will wrap it up for this video, guys, so thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, make sure you do leave a like, and if you enjoyed the intro as well, it took me so long to make, you wouldn't even believe it. But yeah, if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe, check out all the links in the description down below, and I will see you all in the next one.
Boom, 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 boom. I'll shoot you right down. Boom, 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 boom.